Isaiah says, I will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is steadfast on me. What is this perfect peace? What does that actually mean? This man was eager to find out, so he went and found two artists. He was a fan of paintings and art. So he found two of the greatest artists around. He said, I need y'all to show me so that I can feel what this peace really is. First artist stepped up and began to paint a picture. Oh, it was beautiful, y'all. It was vivid in colors. The sky was just a wonderful sky blue. The clouds were just a few in the sky. They were puffy and white. They looked like cotton candy. The trees were in blossom and bloom with greens, and the birds were in the trees just singing their tunes. Mr. Birds on my shoulders. It was a meadow with a little river that flowed through it, and the river just looked so peaceful, meandering through the meadow as the grass grew up in the most beautiful natural way, and flowers were in blossom, decorating in colors like ornaments. This man looked at that picture. He said, my oh my, that has to be what perfect peace is. Second artist got a little upset. He said, hold on, I need my fair shot to show you what perfect peace is. This picture was rather contrary to the picture of the other artists. The sky was dark, it's black like midnight. And even through the thickness of the dark sky, you could see the fullness of the clouds that were filled with rain as storms began to build up. The picture painted us a vivid picture of winds wrapping around, as you could see tornadoes beginning to form, and they fall down to the sky. The tree that was once filled with greens began to lose all of its leaves as it looked withered and dried up, bent over from the strength of the wind that was wrapping around the place. The meadow was washed up by the flood from the river that once was just meandering so peacefully, and now it rushes into the grassy lands. Flowers were not in blossom, they were not in bloom. This picture was dark, it was scary, but there on the branch of that tree still bravely stood a little bird, and the artist painted a little music sign above that bird's head, as if it was still singing its wonderful tune. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulders. It's the truth, it's factual. This man looked at this picture and he said, you know what, I get it now. You see, the wide and broad way would say that that picture where everything is glamour, glitter, and gold is the way of peace. But you and I both know that real peace is when life can have you wrapped up. Real peace is when your storms can have you bent and nearly broken. Real peace is when the flood comes in your life, but you so grounded and rooted in God and His promises that you can still sing a tune and sing a praise unto God, because God is keeping you even in the midst of your life crashing around you. Anybody know what I'm talking about? God done gave me peace. I don't need a crowd. I don't have to have everybody's yes sir. I don't have to have everybody's yes man. I don't have to have what everybody else got. I don't have to have the finer things, all the material things. I don't have to have the best job that pays the best amount of money. I don't have to have the largest following on Instagram. I don't have to have all the likes on my posts. I don't have to have none of that. What I need is God by my side, because all of those things will one day fail us and mean nothing but what God stands on. When God sits you on a solid rock, can't nothing move you.